Hello, Shagar here. We are on part 19 of Doki Doki Literature Club, and I expect at this point things will go a lot more quickly. Once we get through each choice, well, each of these, it's basically skip to the cutscenes and then move on from there. So what I am now doing is Natsuki, so I have her words pulled up. And we have happiness and time. While I am looking, I do hope everybody is having a good day. Not too much excitement. Tonight I will be having my weekly gaming session. So I'm probably going to be doing a stream shortly after I finish recording of my time at Portia? Whisper... there it is. Sing Sunset. Clouds Shopping. Clouds. Color Vanilla. Vanilla, yeah. I was gonna say, vanilla might be a chocolate. Yep. Puppy, I'm pretty sure might be you as well. Yep. Rain Cloud Nightgown. Cheer Infallible. Forgive Rainbow. Calm Vitality. Marriage Marshmallow may be it. Yes. Peace Captive. Yep, Peace. Cage Intellectual. Intellectual's probably Yuri. Twirl Atone. Twirl. Kawaii. That's definitely has to be her, yep. Okay, Silly. Silly and Sadness. I don't think either of them are it. Wait, why is swimsuit ahead of... I just noticed this. According to the word starting with S, what they've been doing is alphabetical order. But in this one, it has swimsuit, shiny, shopping, skipping, socks, spinning, sticky, strawberry, sugar, summer, twirl. Swimsuit is above everything else. What the fud? Anyway. Together Pleasure. Didn't think so. Entropy Waterfall. Waterfall. Death Friends. I don't think it's Death or Friends. Nope. Strawberry, I believe, is... yep. Lucky? No, let's just do it in order. Disoriented Sensation. Disown Infinite. Romance Shame. Romance might be it. Nope. Shame. No. Promise Lucky. Dream mouse. Mouse. Basically, I'm looking for food, and then I'm going from there. Papa hair. Papa. Heart joy. Meager swimsuit. I just went in a conversation about this. Sweet. Guess not. No, anime definitely has to be anime. Yep. Play. Playground, but not play. Okay, socks, headphones, socks. Boop. Yep, boop. Childhood, candy. Yep. Sparkle and passion. Blanket spinning. Blanket. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to continue with this part because it's making a... I'm pretty sure this is where it starts. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I've kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Or did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found. Monika! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around to clean up a little bit. It's all still up there. I just had to organize it a bit. The The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a big, futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on a top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet there's a collapsible stool hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get it myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before, but I'm gonna read it anyway. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops up on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because it's of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have a desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs on the chair and slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, insanity. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one, But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look up my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. The scene turns to chaos for a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Oh well. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself up to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Hehe. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know you. Don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. My... I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help to get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean things up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them in the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Heh, it's nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sounded more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? He told ya. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book in my bag. So, as usual, we'll go with Natsuki since she's the one we're going with. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You'd think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes just like she realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Insanity. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? Oh, in fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Insanity? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. She's calling me out. She is totally calling me out for cheating. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you didn't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes in and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course I did. I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Insanity wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Insanity is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you this poem, but there's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Insanity is right, Natsuki. It's not very fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is perfectly straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know what people like that? Oh, do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, Something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can too. I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. I'm pretty sure she's saying the same thing. If you wish to read, then feel free to pause. But I am pretty sure all this is exactly the same. Yeah, I know I read all this before. Okay, next we have Yuri. Okay, I'm pretty sure Monica might be different. Hi again, Insanity. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I'll read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. It's even more. Oh. Okay, well I've seen both Yuri and Natsuki, so it doesn't really matter what I do. Oh, this was the reading of the poems. Okay. I believe swimsuit was the correct one. Yes. Lollipop should be the next one. Yep. Milk. Yep. Sparkle and capable. No. Wonderful infinite. Melancholy family. No. Unending twirl. I think it was twirl. Yep, twirl. Cute might be it. Yep. Doki Doki. I believe, yep. Candy. Yep. Okay, hopeless misery. Nope. Prayer vivacious. Nope. Headphones giggle. Headphones. Fantasy should be it. Yep. Nope. Bouncy exists. Bouncy. Pink might be it. Yep. Flower? Nope. Defeat. Nope. Socks bliss. Socks. Marshmallow. Yep. Chocolate. Yep. Charm, I think. Nope. Crimson philosophy. I doubt it's crimson. Nope. Philosophy. Nope. Oh wait, P. I was looking at... Nope. Special tenacious. Okay. Nope. Hair captive. I doubt it's captive. No. Hair, yes. Boop. Yes, you have the boop. Parfait. Vanilla. Yep. Kawaii. Raindrops, I think. No. Pain loud. I doubt it's pain. Might be loud. No. Bed disown. It's not bed. Disown. Peace ribbon. Peace. There we go. Okay, this might be it. No, speaking to Natsuki. Hey, you. Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep your staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding up a volume of a manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you could just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like it's a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you'd be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought about it that way from the start. Natsuki fills with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, and Natsuki is first. Let's see. You're clearly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Haha, Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Insanity. Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't really care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but here's a reason I never shared my poems before this. That's Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it on the flat of the desk and smooth it out until the wrinkles that she put onto it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Well, why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Now this one might be different. I'm just gonna read it just in case. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. And I'm pretty sure I read all this. So I'm going to skip everything and then get to Monica. And Monica. Hey, Insanity. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Insanity. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Pretending to like her manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is? If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I think you're misunderstanding Insanity. It's not like that Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but that's not selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kinda knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, they can end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want to do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her in the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my phone with you now, alright? Alright. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I've seen all this, so we're just gonna skip it. Well, Natsuki, obviously, because I'm going with her. Basically, I'm gonna skip through this. Okay, so I just basically need to get the... When Sayori arrives, make sure to exit Okay, I'm glad I selected Natsuki, because it said select her when helping with the festival preparation at the end to get her third cutscene. Natsuki is cute. I would probably see her as like a little sister though. I like watching her smile and just observe with curiosity those two expressions of hers. Like the first cutscene. Okay, so I want to make sure I get this right, so give me just a second. Okay, so the video here didn't help me. I need to look up one real quick. second. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we're getting towards the end. Wait, what? Okay, so did I do this wrong? Okay, so we're gonna save here. I hope I did this right. If not, well, hopefully somebody can let me know if I followed the correct route, and if not, please let me know in the comments below if I did something wrong or what I need to do to correct it, and I'll correct it for the next video. If everything seems proper, then we will work on Yuri next week. That'll probably take 1 to 2 weeks, and then hopefully we'll see the true ending, and we'll move on to the next game. I already have that planned in advance,